Everyone say hi to this cutie pie. We're going to be doing a simple cooking video today. We've got some leftover chicken that I bought on sale. It was about $3.50 for 8 drumsticks, so this portion is going to be about $1.25. We've got some penne, which is about 99 cents at Walmart. It has been beaten up on the trip. Lentils are super cheap. You can swap out the chicken, you can leave out the lentils. Lentils are a super easy, cheap way of adding some protein, some fiber, and just filling out a meal. This meal with just the chicken and the pesto would be great, but you can stretch it out to a few more meals and be full with lentils. And pesto isn't for everyone. It can be quite expensive. This is about $3.50 on sale. We're going to stretch it with a bit of pasta water and make it last. And we're going to make just a nice little budget-friendly meal. You don't have to be a van lifer, but basically my videos focus on what can you cook with a very simple burner and limited space, ingredients, cooking tools. We don't have an entire... Thanks, Winston. And this is going to be your scene. I know people post super cool Instagram, hashtag van life of them cooking in the mountains. Parking lots are going to be where you're cooking most of the time. But you know what? The view is in our minds, in our lives, and how we live it. And with this delicious meal, we're going to have a nice little dinner today. I love cooking with gas. It has its downsides for sure, but compared to electric heat that I've had in almost every single rental I've ever lived in, this is fantastic. So we're going to open up our lentils, chop up this chicken, and yeah, we're going to have a time. So canned lentils just look like this. They're medium firm. They don't have a ton of texture, but super easy. Just they come in a brining liquid, and I just give them a little bit of a rinse just to get rid of some of that stuff. I highly recommend getting a deep sink if you're doing a van build. They just make life a million times easier than a regular one, and they are not that much more. All right, so we're in the process of cutting up this chicken. We are adding our penne. Cook it to your liking. It's usually about, 9-10 minutes. All right, so we're in the process of cutting up this chicken. We are adding our penne. Cook it to your liking. It's usually about, 9-10 minutes. So our penne's cooked. We're saving the pasta water because that is going to be gold for later. I cut up the chicken. You can tell it's a little pink. Basically, cooking drumsticks in a pan is not ideal. These were cooked quickly and then allowed to cool down safely and refrigerated. We're going to give them a quick pan fry to fully cook them. We're going to add our lentils and then our penne, and we are almost ready. Right, so just, cooking it up, bringing some color, and we're also kind of seasoning the pan with the chicken to make it just extra to make up for the lentils. And I wondered why I stopped hearing a sizzle. Our butane ran out. It happens. These aren't huge containers. Propane is something I would love to upgrade to a proper propane stove, but we're going to just do a quick switcheroo and we'll be... All right, we are now cooking with gas again. So what we're going to do is quickly dump our lentils in and use pasta water that we saved earlier. A little bit. Take this bad boy out. And Mr. Pesto is ready to join the party. Give it a little shake. And we're going to use the entire thing. You can use less if you want. A little trick I like to use is to put a bit of the pasta water in the container because, like I said, this is the most expensive part of the meal. Shake, 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 like Taylor Swift said, and just make it that much more. And everything is going to get to know each other. And we're just going to let that simmer for a bit at a very low heat, just so everything can get well combined, everyone can get to know each other. Cooking is like a party. We just want everyone to just, have a good time and meet each other and say hello and infuse each other with each other's personalities. All right, we've got our pasta and we're just going to ladle it over. And like I said, that is a cheap, filling, tasty treat. You can add more or less, however you want. The world is your oyster. And then let's just be fancy and top it with some black pepper. And as you can see, there's a significant amount of the actual sauce. We have a good amount of pasta left over. I will likely portion this into some lunch containers for me for work. I'll probably get a bit more out of this than that. I can always boil more pasta. Pasta is cheap. That's that. I don't just make videos for van lifers. I know what it's like to be low income. I've been low income my entire life. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is to try and save money because I was rent evicted. It's really, really tough for a lot of people right now. So you don't have to be a van lifer to enjoy my recipes. I'm just trying to make cheap, easy meals that you can cook with limited supplies and limited equipment and get by. Right now, I'm gonna enjoy this. Have a great one.